And if anything, I still got paid more than some of the other girls. So some of the other girls did a whole lot. Yeah, they did a whole lot. And they received less of a check than me. So just know that. Okay? I don't feel any type of way about Joseline calling me scary because she had a taser in her hand. That is the pot calling the kettle black, my love. I don't feel no way. Null and void. I'm not scared to fight. I just didn't want to fight. Come on, Mira.
Okay, Queen, thank you, because I'm not trying to disrespect you in no type of way, but I actually want to have this conversation with you. Okay, so look, the comments are weird as fuck, because at the end of the day, this is TV. I just want to clock y'all real quick, because I'm tired of seeing y'all comments like, oh, she got a bump, she got a bump. Get on the show then, because y'all really about to get me upset. Y'all are not her. At the end of the day, she can choose what she wants to do. She is a grown woman. Half y'all are little kids. At the end of the day, like, she could do what she pleases. But what I will say, though, they do have a point, because it's like, I don't like how ISIS is telling you to shut up and shit, because at the end of the day, you're a grown woman. And I feel like you weren't trying to really engage with her and you was trying to ignore her. That's cool. But I can see their point, because it's like you have to stand your ground, but you can be intelligent. You can hold an intellectual conversation with her if, she gravitates to the conversation. But I feel like once you started seeing her ignorance and everything, you was like kind of pulling back. But it's reality TV and it's Zeus. Like, I feel like nobody really takes it serious. And everybody just wants to see messy stuff. That's what they engage in, because that's what everybody likes. If they not fighting, they not bumping, the views are not going to come in. But this is all I'm going to say to you. I feel like you give more of a grown, classy, mature type, for real. Because when I was seeing you on the show, I'm like, oh, this girl is grown, honey, okay? Like, I don't know why you're even on there. I was really confused. That was my question. Because I feel like you are like invested in the show just a little bit, so you see how they bump and everything. So it's like, did you put yourself on the platform for opportunities and everything, or like you just wanted to dance overall? Like, that was my
plan. I just needed the platform.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I honestly, it's like I didn't see myself doing multiple seasons of Joseline's Cabaret. I didn't see myself like, damn, I need to make this shit work and get in the field and fight and do what these bitches do to get the recognition that I feel like I want.
Right.
I didn't feel like I had to do that. And I didn't. And I still received my recognition, and I still received my people and my tribe and my people who come fuck with me every day. Yeah. So it's like, I'm grateful for the people who I do have around me, who see me for who I am, who I actually am. And I'm okay with that. Like I said, like if it comes down to people liking me for fighting, I don't give a fuck to have you around me anyway.
Right, okay.
Because you don't have there's nothing solid about your reasoning for liking me.
Right.
You could not like me the next day just because you don't like my personality, you don't like who I am. You like me for fighting.
Right. I understand that, but I don't know. It's just the comments was like really ignorant as fuck. I didn't like that shit. I ain't gonna lie, because it's like, the only thing I can't understand, if you was talking like about them in a negative like manner, then I could see why they kind of want you to like put yourself out there and fight. But if it was more so like stating your opinion, because you're obligated to your own opinion, you have every right to state your opinion on all of those girls in a respectful manner for like constructive criticism type shit. But if it was more so like a negative way, I could see why everybody's like, oh, get in the field and shit. Could you understand that? Or
I can understand that if I was talking shit, but I didn't feel like I was talking shit. I felt like I was speaking my truth.
Okay, that's weird.
I feel like the only time I talk shit is when I told ISIS that, bitch, you're not 23.
Right. Yeah.
But I'd already felt some type of way after that. Like, bitch, tell the world the truth. Why is you on here lying?
Right. Okay, I fuck with that. See, okay, then what was the problem? Even the weed part, like, I don't know, bitches are dirty. Like, bitches have herpes, bitches have AIDS. Like,
so I'll tell you the whole thing with the weed. So with the weed, because that's like, my problem with Zeus and the reunion is they wouldn't let me get out what the actual problem was. They want to clip it for what they clip it for, what they already have their storyline for. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's like whatever works to their advantage. They don't give a fuck if you talk or not. They don't give a fuck if you fight or not. They don't give a fuck about none of that as long as it works to their advantage and what it is that they're putting towards their show.
Okay.
With ISIS, they never put our shuttle ride. So that first shuttle ride that happened with Lex and Chinks fighting, there was a whole conversation between me, ISIS, and Egypt, and all of the girls on that bus.
Yeah.
And ISIS didn't clock shit, bitch. Shut the fuck up. The whole thing with that was she came out originally and she was just like, oh, I heard you were stingy with your weed. Now, mind you, she coming across me like that. I don't know you. Like, I've only met you one time. And we started filming in June. So when all the weed shit happened with that whole thing, that was back in February of 2025.
Okay.
So it was a long time ago.
Right.
Which is why I was confused on why it's even coming up in conversation here on the shuttle in the house.
Right. Oh, okay. That's why I really came. Okay, yeah, that's why I really came up here to get like dialogue, because it's like at the end of the day, we're only seeing what we're seeing on the screen. It be edited parts. That's why I came on here. I know they're like, what's this bitch talking about? Like next person on the live and stuff, but no, like we need the dialogue because there's two stories to a side. Like that's why I'm just like, they're getting on your ass and shit, but in reality, they don't know the actual dialogue. That's why I came up here to ask, in a respectful manner. So yeah.
No, that's cool. But I just feel like with that and that whole thing of her coming at me like that, saying I'm being stingy with my weed, and she asking me, mind you, it just felt like a little like weird. And then you're coming to me on the first day of filming. You already know bitches be setting up storylines. You already know how this shit go.
Yeah.
So the fact that you're coming out with this out of nowhere, like my intuition was set off. Like, oh, this is gonna be something.
Oh, okay. Girl, you are way too mature for that show, honey. Okay. But I really hope I'm gonna get off here so someone else can have a chance. But I really hope dancing goes well for you. You're really pretty. Don't mess up that face card, okay? That's money, okay, honey? So yeah, keep doing you. I'm glad you built a village off of the platform that you got. So yeah, I hope you have a good rest of your night.
No problem, baby. Thank you.
You're welcome.
But yeah, chat, no cap. Like, after that shuttle ride, literally, she had asked me that, and then she was just like off to the side, like, mind you, our mics are on and stuff like that. So to me, it just is giving like, you've been here before, you've filmed before, they be listening to all of our conversations when our mics are on. Like, it's just giving setup. It's giving weird setup ass weirdo energy. That's how I felt personally. So then when she comes to me and she's like, oh, well, I have this voiceover that Ocean said, or Ocean was talking about it. Then she brings Oceans into the drama. I'm like, oh, that's weird. And I felt some type of way about what Ocean said, because I felt like Oceans was playing with my character. Like, you trying to say I'm stingy with my weed? Who give a fuck, bitch? I've been smoking with y'all hoes all day. And I wanted to take my blunt back home to the hotel because she took me home. After the whole day was over, she took me home, which is where this shit started. Because she took me home, they asked me if I wanted to put in on the blunt. I said no. I'm gonna smoke this when I get back to the crib. Love y'all though. Yeah, so when Isis had showed me on the first day that voice message, I found it weird. And mind you, I didn't know that this was a whole group conversation. So me not knowing that this was a whole group conversation, I didn't smoke theirs. Bitch, I have my own fucking weed. I literally flew from Atlanta to Miami with a half. There's no reason for me to smoke their shit. I stuffed that shit in a pill bottle, I put it in my fucking makeup bag, and I get the fuck home. What is the reason? Where is the reason? And you know what? And I used to work at a smoke shop, so I get all my wraps for free. I literally haven't had to pay for wraps. I literally go grab a box of wraps. I walk in the store, I grab a box of wraps, and I walk out. So what is there for me to sit here and share my shit for? Please let me know. I don't need to smoke nobody else's weed. I don't even like the taste of other people's weed. Anywho, Isis has shown me that conversation, and I found it to be strange that Oceans would even say that. Because mind you, she had said some bullshit like, yeah, she had been smoking our shit all day, but she didn't want to share it with her. She was being stingy with hers. I said, okay, that's weird, but whatever. Leave it to be where it's at. That was back in February, bitch. That was on a yacht. Some shit I don't even care about. Like, we're months later in filming. Why is this even a conversation being brought up? Why is this even drama? Like, this is so high school. Why is this even drama? And mind